right? All right, good afternoon, guys. As you guys know, in the fire service, you have a lot of tools that you're going to be using, but your SCBA, your self-contained breathing apparatus, not to be confused with a scuba tank, or it's also been called an air pack, is going to be the most important piece of equipment that you'll use. This is the piece of equipment that is going to be used to save your life. So by the end of our discussion here, you guys will be able to have an understanding of all the components, what it's used for, and the operation of the SCBA. I've been in the fire service for over 25 years. I've seen a lot of changes with this type of unit, but the actual use and the purpose has never changed. That's how important this piece of equipment is. So there are several things that have gone over the years, but again, most importantly, everything as far as operations stays the same. So we're going to talk about the actual use, the components, and then we'll go ahead and talk a little bit about the operation. So in the fire service, you're going to be using in several different kinds of areas. Hazardous materials incidents, your mask, these masks are safe for chemical, radiological, biological, and nuclear, but it's only for a very short period of time, enough for you to recognize there's a problem and get out. Also in hazmat, you're going to have a different kind of ensemble. Your fire gear will be different, but main use for all of us is going to be for structure fires, car fires, and structural type fires and those types of incidents. Finally, you may see it in confined space fires or confined space areas where once you take an oxygen sensor level, you recognize that there is not going to be enough air quality for you to be down there. So we'll go and talk about the actual components of the unit. Again, we've already talked a little bit about the mask, but the mask will be what's going to be secured to your face. This is what you're going to be breathing on. On this type of mask, you can breathe outside air. Once you drop the switch, you're breathing normal air. Now, if you have a crack in your mask, you'll be able to turn the demand valve on or pressurize your mask and give you constant pressure in your mask. The next piece is going to be your air bottle. Most important thing is to make sure it's full. Nobody wants to be in the fire service, get into a building halfway through, and then your air pack starts going out that you don't have much air left. So you want to make sure that you're inspecting this and making sure that it's working. Finally, it's going to be your harness assembly. This is what's going to actually strap on your back. And included in that is a pass device. So if a firefighter goes down, this thing will start sensing that there's no movement, and it'll start beeping and alerting you that you need to move, or at least alert the other firefighters that are doing a rescue that a firefighter's gone down. So we'll go ahead and charge the unit and demonstrate how this actually works. Make sure that everything is good. So I just heard an alarm go off that lets me know that my low air alarm is being activated. Getting ready to see if my pass device is activating, which it is going to here in a second. All right, and once I get this on, then I'm going to put this over my head, demonstrating how to secure it onto your body, making sure all the components are secure. I'll take my glasses off briefly and put the mask on. Now I'm breathing my air. I can check my gauges to make sure I have air. Make sure that I'm having constant air. Also inside the mask, I'll have a heads-up display that lets me know how much air I have left. And from there, we'll move into taking the air back off. And once you take the air pack back off, you put it back on the truck. The most important thing you want to do at that point is make sure all your straps are fully extended. Make sure that the unit's ready for the next person to be used. Make sure that the air bottle's actually filled back up and that you actually have air in the unit itself. So again, there's been several changes with SCBAs over the years. But the actual functionality of the SCBA unit has always stayed the same. Being able to breathe air out of a bottle, that has always stayed the same. Some of the changes that I've made is that they've gained more time, so sometimes you can stay in a little bit longer. But knowing the SCBA's use, function, and operation just may save your life and send you back home to your family. So that's why it's ultimately important for you guys to recognize the uses and the operations of this unit. Thank you.